on, Stuart. It's not a bad way to spend the afternoon if you're a youngster, is it, Carlton?
Oh, most definitely. Did the rugby, enjoying it. Nothing better. Got a good cheer as well. Really interested in this one too. As you said, Lasala for Japan in jersey number 2 will have to match up against the big Ostrusko, the captain. He really has been a finder. I like the way he spreads the field too, the number 12 for Japan.
Double tap from Dimitri Sukin, and we are often moving in our playoff for 13th place. Lasala can't bring that one in for Japan, so Russia will have first use of the ball. Lasala trying to rip it away. Now goes foraging, loses his feet there. That's a penalty against Lasala.
Stay on your feet, please.
He really likes to get involved, this Lasala. There's a winger, but found himself in the middle of the park with the kickoff, and the Russians, you can see, are already going to try and use their physicality against the Japanese.
Set play sees Filatov bringing across the field to Sukin. Ostrusko. Ostrusko carries his team into the Japanese 22. Filatov. Across the park goes Zivitov. Lazarenko. Rounded up there by Stellan, 20 out. Filatov. Back to the short side. Kaplan. This is Gostuzev. Here is Sukin. Sukin trying to link up and doing so with Gostuzev. And it's Russia who are first on the board.
Well, they worked it well side to side. Did this Russian attack. I thought Sukin was going to go through the hole. He had Ostrusko. Used him as a decoy. That's a great defense. Desperate there from Japan, but in the end, the looping Yuri Gostuzev gets the first score.
Tricky conversion attempt coming up here for Sukin. They made the try assist right there for Gostuzev. Sukin from out wide hits it well, but it is off target, and the score stays Russia 5 with Japan yet to score.
Yeah, Andrei Sorokin there, the coach with the red hoodie, even though he doesn't look like it as he walks away. We're pretty happy with that start from his team. Now be willing and wanting this restart to get a regather from his side.
Nothing but smiles across the weekend here in Paris. That's not going to go the 10 initially, and then it hops forward for Russia. And they pounce on it, but now concede the penalty at the breakdown.
Quite fortuitous here from the Japanese point of view. It was well short a couple of metres, and it took a wrong bounce, went over the 10th. That was play on. Unfortunately, just got caught sealing it off, did Russia, and Japan finally get some time with ball in hand.
Clever kick to touch as well. Tackle there from Stellan. Got all of his opposite number, Kapalin, went whack. Sojima pulls it down at the line out. Switch to Stellan. He's all muscle. Patrick Stellan kicks out of the tackle. Stellan a metre short.
Away.
And that'll be a penalty against Russia, and it'll be a yellow card as well. That's cynical play from the Russians, and it'll be 7 on 6 for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was never behind the hindmost. It come from the side. The captain Ostrusko and Japan just need to get it wide.
They do just that.
Turn off.
All square. Ozawa plants it down for the Japanese.
And who do you come through the corners? What do you say?
Forward pass.
The forward pass?
I'm going to come back, I think,
Okay.
Shawnee. Forward pass, I think this last
try,
one.
forward pass.
Here's the nice running angle
No
from
try,
Patrick
forward
Stellan.
pass. Scrum.
Such a strong player, sets it up beautifully. Here's a yellow card from the side. That's cynical. He sits down for 2 minutes. But it's that last pass there that's been called forward.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
And it pops for Russia. One man down. Looking to skirt the Japanese defence here. Good run from Kaplan, but he loses the ball on the ground, and Japan handed another shot at the Russians. Lovely ball over the top there from Kano to Soejima. The stutter step, checks. Gostuzev, and Ojima goes away to level it up.
There was some nice defence on the near side of the field from Japan. I'm not sure who ripped the ball out. Stelling comes in, and it's Lasala, the winger. See here, plays at the ball. They lose it forward, and this nice left to right pass. This one here from Kano was a good one, 30 metres, and then this guy, Soejima, well, he's been the best for Japan for a long time, the number 3.
Sakai sends it on its way. Sakai slams it home for Japan. They are up by 2. Couple of familiar faces there. It comes Russia, but Stelling gets through, gets his boot on the ball, and it's going to make things tricky here for Russia. It pops out the back eventually for Sukin.
Advantage over.
Northern advantage is finished. It's a nice front on tackle from Kano. And it helps his side win the penalty too. Here comes Lasala. Lasala taps and goes quickly. Lasala pops it out wide. Lovely hands. Free up Sakai, and Japan go bang bang.
Yeah, that was Patrick Stelling with that nice distribution you spoke about, Sean. He gave it to the former captain, Sakai, under pressure. Watch me in jersey number 5. The defence rushes up on him to try and stop it, but he realised the situation. Good peripherals, good pass. He takes his medicine, he takes his hit, but he gets the 5-pointer for Sakai.
So the 7-on-6 man advantage really paying off here for Japan. They were down by 5 early, and now they have themselves a 7-point lead as that conversion attempt stays out to the right.
Former New Zealand Sevens player Damien Corona now in charge of his Japanese team, and he's done a good job too. Finally, he's had a consistent line-up from in the last couple of tournaments in Hong Kong and Singapore. Doing a great job.
Japan tap it back. Russia, in fact, have
forward
knocked on. And that'll bring the shutters down on the first half, where Japan lead by the converted try against Russia.
Good, perfect. Didn't try, you were right on the spot. Back yourself front. Good. Quiet. Good. Okay, your side.
これはもう前半の終わりよ。でもそれ今のメンバーでまだ元気ですから、まだ元気でしょ。元気でしょ。もうちょいいける？もうあと1本で行ってもらいたいですけど、いける？
Game will be won in the next 2 minutes, yeah?
次の2分で勝てると思うよ。OK？次の2分で。
Out kick. Okay, bit of wind into us, so let's set it up there again. Gam, you can make your way around to the side if you want. Okay, let's keep the pressure on.
Все, ничего нету. Отдавайте, доверяйте друг другу, блядь. Давай.
Давайте без кипятка, блядь. Пацаны, ничего еще не сделано, просто две свои ошибки. Так же, блядь, только поувереннее в защите и в атаке. Готовы? Да! Сейчас разберем!
It's all about sevens. It's all about managing your way across the weekend, on and off the field. You can't go too hard too early, and that fella clearly has.
Absolute rookie. You got to start somewhere, though. You got to start somewhere. Come back next year and have another nudge. Interesting, though. The coach for Japan, Damien Konis, speaking about this game is going to be won and lost in the first couple of minutes. It's their kickoff. They're kicking into the wind, so it's going to hold up. Who do they go to? For me, Soijima is the one.
Russia.
Sakai restarts the play, so Ojima gets a hand on it, comes back for Japan. They trailed by 5 early against Russia before setting up a 7-point lead just before the break. Great feet here from Japan. Now Stellan. Stellan goes through the middle and powers his way towards the line. The pick and go from the base of the ruck from Sakai brings another 5 for Japan.
Oh, what a perfect start to the second half. Soijima whacks it back. But it's that combination between Stellan and Sakai. Some nice footwork and a good offload, but watch Stellan go to work. Takes out 2 defenders, keeps his legs moving. Good quick bridge. The halfback's there early, and it's Sakai. He goes to the right-hand side and he gets a double.
And he converts his try as well. Good hands in the lead-up, weren't they?
Just the awareness of where the supporting player is. The ball is just so quick. Good basic rugby, working in your threes. That's what they talk about, coaches, working in your threes. The player takes it to the deck. You have a quick bridge and the halfback there quickly.
This time around, Russia just slap it straight back. Don't even attempt to bring in the kick. And Japan are the ones who end up knocking on the ground there.
That's loose, very loose from this Russian team. They would have initially wanted to use their physicality because of the pressure and the amount of ball that this Japanese team have had, been able to score points, and now just throwing them off their game a little bit.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Russia moving it down the right-hand side of the field. Now ripping it open. Trying to probe the edges and get away around this Japanese defence. There's Gosyuev, who lost his feet and did a good job to release up and go again. Buy some time to get his support in and around to maintain possession. Russia just heading the wrong direction here. Lasala goes in and gets a shoulder on.
Release tacklers.
Unorthodox at the moment from the Russians. Zivitov, and the penalty comes for Russia.
I like the defense though, especially from Soijima, Stellan and Lasala. And using their physicality. Unfortunately, just loses his body weight at the end. The Soijima has to let that go the second dig. But they're standing up physically. That's the thing I've noticed in this tournament with this Japanese side compared to previous ones.
They had a horror run, didn't they, through the early parts of the series. I think they went 16 games in a row without posting a W.
Yeah, they had issues with different teams coming in every single different tournament, so it's hard to get any continuity. But finally, they've been able to do that. The last couple, as I said, in Hong Kong and Singapore, and now these two, they're starting to play some consistent rugby.
Russia in and set, please.
He deserves this rest. That man, Patrick Stellan, he's been good at his powerful best.
Overthrown at the line-out. Japan come away with it. Lasala is going to back himself. Lasala, lovely offload. It was just overrun a touch on the inside. It's going to now fall for the Russians. No, knock-on is the call.
Oh, Strusko did extremely well. Just asking the question, what about over there, sir? He's the one that made the initial hit on Lasala and needed to be made to on the inside.
Time on. Crouch. Bind. Set.
At the back it pops for Sakai. Sojima. Sojima over the top, basketball pass, hits the target. Now Hashino. Lovely pop up off the deck there from Ozawa.
Knock-on advantage.
Unfortunately though, for Japan,
So
they have
definitely
knocked
like two
on
knock-ons.
and will pack
First
another
by white,
scrum.
then by blue.
Yozawa, the captain, just a little
No
knock
ball.
on. Masala in the background, realising probably didn't need that, but look at this drop off there. That's what he's so good at. Soijima, he can get those big long levers away in those passes that no other person can. And it opens up different options. The Russians look out on their feet here too.
Okay.
Sean at the moment had to do a lot of tackling.
Time on. Crouch. Bind. Set.
And they got left in the tank late on day 2. Russia down by 14. Captain Ostrushko offloads to Lazarenko. This is Gosyuzev. Russia's sole try scorer thus far has Han on his back. Ostrushko sends it wide. They put some width on the passes through the midfield. That's going to be a yellow card. Certainly a yellow card for Dai Ozawa.
He lifted play above horizontal. Yellow card.
Yeah, we're going to finish the game with 6 men. You can see there, it's pretty light. There was no intent in it, but it is dangerous.
Russia, they need to score, and they need to score quickly if they are to find a way through this one. 13th place playoff. It's in the hands of the right man to make that happen. Ostrushko creeps into the Japanese 22. Roshkin.
Not a bleed.
Roshkin, oh, he upped and went a second time, had another nibble at it, knocked on the second time round.
Oh, there's a lot of arms in the air. There's a lot of hands on hips, but this Japanese team have defended stoutly. Look at that. Soijima was the one that goes low,
Yeah,
the
bring
loose
him on.
handle.
One
They're just
number.
rushing things at the moment. They know they've got the miracle advantage, but
By
at the
7
moment, too
and 2.
individualistic here by this
7
Russian
and 2
team.
white.
On the flip side, defensively, especially with the Japan side, they've been really connected, been a bit pressed.
Time on.
30 seconds to play. Japan up by
Crouch.
14. The match is theirs.
Bind.
Just a question now of
Set.
how they can round it out. The Salah. The Salah. Han across to Sojima. They work the fringes and give Motomura a shot down the left-hand side.
You try, went forward, just get up.
That is our full-time siren here at the Stade Jean-Bouin.
Stand up.
Russia getting set and hoping to close it out here with a try and put a smile on their faces ahead of London next week. Nice set piece play too. And they're going to have a chance to go through here. Russia, Filatov, 5 out. Surely they're going in. They do. And it's Lazarenko with a final try.
They will have the final say in this game. They nearly blew that one as well. They should have given it and made it a lot easier, but they've had to work hard for everything. There's a nice set piece play with the player rattling around. Probably could have given it there, had a 2-man overlap. Doesn't, but they get there quickly, they reset. And finally, they get over for the second try.
Japan. Go if you want.
Okay, this is Roshkin looking to add the additional 2. That one is a long way, the wrong way for Russia. And Japan walk away as 9-point victors. against Russia, 19 points to 10.
Well done.